Alright, welcome back to the series with Kazaghal. It has been a couple of weeks since I've recorded anything with him. Actually, it's been longer than a couple of weeks if you don't include my stream. But I'm going to get right into it so I can start getting the time down on here. So I have actually moved now. I'm mostly settled in. So it's a little awkward for me right now. I don't know how this is going to be. I actually played a game of Warzone without any kind of lag earlier, so glad about that. So I should be fine with recording and playing this.
What can I do for you?
What? Stormpike wants you to personally see the shipment to Ironbound? I suppose that's fine. The only problem is I've already sent Holdar with the porters, Miran and Sayan. You just missed them. They left just a short while ago. Yeah, I've been gone for like 3 weeks, so it's not too late though. Actually, probably like a month and a half thinking about it, because when I went to Redridge, it was about a few weeks ago, a month ago now. It's not too late though. You're welcome to go look for Holdar. He can't have made it very far, strong as they are. Miran and Sayan can only move so fast laden down with those barrels. We're taking the normal route to this site, leaving south of the lit town and following the curve of the loch. Shouldn't have a problem finding them unless they've already gotten there.
Be good.
Alright, so as I said, it's been a little while since I've played. I was gonna start this earlier, which is why I actually lost quite a bit of time. I had I had the full, well, I can't say the full. By the time I would have gotten here to Thelsamar, definitely would not have been full. But I was gonna start playing earlier, but I went against that idea. I actually got the veteran shield dropped from one of the bears, because specifically what I was doing is killing some bears and animals so I could make blood sausage. But yeah, I was on the fence about playing Kazaghal or going on to Artisan, but I was new to play Kazaghal. Although it would have been nicer to play this during the day, but that's fine. I don't mean the day in the game, I mean day here. Not that late. It is 9:31. It's a little late, but it's one of the later times I would start stuff. But I'm not going to be able to record anything tomorrow. And I'll probably get a couple of these recorded, well, games recorded specifically, not Kazaghal specifically, before I get them uploaded. Not sure exactly. Oh, did I not? Whatever. Must have died last time I played. Not that I need copper much. But don't want to miss out on any tin, especially. Part of the reason I'm probably going to play more at night anyways, talking about it earlier, was because I just don't want to get interrupted too much. Like, it's not a big deal if I get interrupted while recording. When I put the edit in, I can cut the recording. But I'm also going to make sure I start having notes for myself so I am not... Miran, Holdar, same. There's 3 of them. For some reason I thought there was only 2 characters over here, but it's been a bit, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's this one.
Here there.
It'll take more than a dark iron ambush to stop the deliveries. But Sayan, I would never have suspected him to be one of their sympathizers. We've been working with him for almost a year now. Maybe I missed the signs. Well, I'll consider that later. We'd been hauling the barrels of powder back and forth in ships before this business. Now we have to split up the work. Miran's taking the barrels, and I'm watching over the other ones. I don't feel safe letting Miran haul the rest of the shipment by himself. When he's ready to go, maybe you could escort him on his next trip?
Watch your back. Well met.
Hello, warrior. You'll be escorting me to the excavation site. That's good to hear. After Sayan and his cronies, who knows what else the Dark Irons might have up their sleeves. Anyways, let me just make some final checks. Talk to me again when you're ready to go.
Safe travel.
Ready to go, Kazaghal. First, we need to get this powder to Ironbound. It'll be a lot for me to carry, and these parts can get dangerous, and who knows what else the Dark Irons might have in store for me. I'll feel a lot better with you coming along. Alright. That doesn't matter what the gear is. Do you remember that? Yeah, bit of a slower start doing it this way. Also try to keep an eye on how the cat's doing, what she's doing, because I am worried how she's going to be sometimes. I don't think so. She's pretty well behaved anyways, so. Copper. I'm not going to go out of my way for copper, especially not during an escort quest. If I see tin, I might, if it's close enough, but more likely I'll just try to finish up the quest and then run back for it. But yeah, decided on Kazaghal. I'm not sure if I'll play too much of Kazaghal after this one or the next couple, I should say. Because I'm more likely going to want to play Artisan when I'm playing this. But I'm also getting into a shooter mood now. And I've been playing quite a bit of Call of Duty, but I'm trying to get a lot of warm-ups being done, but I need to stop doing that. I am recording pretty much.
How are you?
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
What was I saying? For the most part, I'm all settled in now. I can't remember exactly what I was saying before. But the still gotta get a job lined up. I've been applying. Hopefully something. Well, hopefully I'll hear back pretty soon. I'm fine if I don't get any work this week, but I'd like to get like an interview for next week at least, or ideally it would start next week. But, just to give you an idea, it is Sunday the 27th of April. So yeah. So when I say this week, I do mean as of the 28th this coming week. I'd rather get an interview done so I can work next week, but yeah, it's gonna be a little close otherwise, money-wise. But I'm not really having to worry about money much right now, anyways. Well, I do, but not as much as before. Not as many bills where I'm gonna be at for a while. But yeah, there's also a lot of stress the last couple days, which is partly why I didn't actually play earlier today. I just was gonna play to relax, but I just couldn't really settle down at my desk. Like I said, I played a game of Call of Duty, but that was more to see how the latency was gonna be, if there was any noticeable lag or anything, because because I wasn't sure how it's gonna be up here. It's a very woodsy area, so. But the internet connection's pretty good. I'm pretty sure there's one more ambush around here somewhere. Yep, there it goes. There's the other one.
What's on your mind?
That's tin vein. Nice. I think that's in the quarry. It's gonna be something I'm gonna pick up from when I go in there to fight. Berserk Trogs. Gonna be a little tough, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I think it should be fine, especially as long as I only handle one at a time. Ah, here at last. It's going to feel so good to get rid of these barrels.
How are you?
Oh, thank the light, the powder is here. But it is troubling news that you bring as well. To think that the Dark Irons have sympathizers able to procure this sort of material for their dastardly plans. That's a matter for someone else to consider some other time. Let's put this powder to good use.
Off with you.
Sell. Don't want to accidentally equip something that thinking about, especially not having played in a while. Quickly to equip something I'm not supposed to.
Off with you.
Yeah. So I didn't even talk about it too much, but for this quest, I'm gonna try to. Well, I forgot I was gonna turn that in, so I'll turn that in afterwards. But that, in defense of the King's Land, will also be done in this episode, and I'm not sure what else, to be honest. Recently, just before the Trogs surfaced within the site, we had uncovered a large number of strange carved idols, but we didn't have the chance to study them, for soon after the discovery, the Trogs chased us away from the ruins. And those idols have a strange effect on the Trogs. It makes them go berserk. Bring me 8 idols. I want to study them, and I want them out of Trog hands. You can find the idols of the Trogs infesting the site. I should stop trying to do an accent. I sound horrible. No, I'm going to be part of the excavation now. Yeah. So part of what I was saying earlier, I think, was that... Actually, I need to go this way if I want that tin. Right under a group of 3 of them. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this anymore. I like tin, but can I handle this many? It's a bit tougher than the green one. Maybe I should go do the stone splinters, but I think I'm gonna try handling this group at least, so that I can. What's your limit? What's your limit? What's your limit? That's your limit. That's your limit. Good. That's not too bad. I do want to avoid that group if I can, and I don't think I can. Let's see. Ooh. Yes, height-wise it is another. Oh, there's some in my armor too. Oh, crap. Yeah, stay up there, Trugs. I can't remember what level I was when I tried to fight these guys on Dewalenthallion. I think was the only other person that came over, only other character that came over here yet. It must have been quite a bit lower. Hamstring, that's what I need to press next time. That was a mistake. Alright, this should be fine anyways. Oh crap, I don't want to get too many of these guys though. This is a lot better than it was when I tried to do the it on Dewalenthallion. I think it was level 16 when I tried doing it. Still. Perfect. Walking away. Really? Oh, I didn't mean to do that yet, but hopefully I'll be able to do so. How long is your time on that anyways? 15 seconds, okay. Not too bad. Isn't there two over here? Nope, there's just the one. Nice. So I'm using a different desk now. I still have my old desk, but this one's a lot better space-wise. Although I still haven't found it's comfortable enough as is, but I would rather find a better spot for having my mouse pad on my mouse. I'm gonna eat up for a second, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'll remember to cut out any kind of times. But I shouldn't be getting up and spending enough time to actually make a big difference anyway, so. Just me getting up to double check on the cat, make sure she's not, again, not doing something she's not supposed to. I could just put her, keep her in here in my room. It's only really this room and the adjacent room. It's a good sized house that I'm staying in, but no, I'm just gonna go for the tin. It's a good sized house, but I'm not allowing her in most of it. Pretty much just this upstairs part I'm in. Oh, you jerk. Oh god, that's worse. Is he a... Just says... Oh, I don't know why I did that. Also. Alright. Maggie. Little baby girl. Where are you? I could just leave the headset on next time I walk out there too. The headset goes far enough anyways. I probably could get to another part halfway through the house. Maybe not halfway, but hopefully. Do you have those idols? We must study them and report our findings to Ironforge. You got them. Nicely done, Kazaghal. You don't look too worse for wear, even with those berserk trogs about. I want to keep my eye on you. You show some promise. Promise.
Be good. Hi. Safe travels.
Alright. I was gonna say auto run, but I don't trust that. I still don't understand how there's Horde up here in the first place. I get that it's supposed to be the Alliance equivalent, the Horde equivalent to the Alliance Outrunners or something that's in the Barrens, but the Barrens are, I mean, pretty accessible from a lot of different angles. But Loch Modan, you could choose a worst second zone, to be honest. I would say Darkshore or Westfall would be the best ones to have done. Because Darkshore... Oh yeah, I forgot I did this quest previously. Darkshore is right next to Ashenvale. That one I feel like is the one they should have done. Is this tin or copper? I'll go for it either way. I feel like Darkshore is closer and it would make more sense. Most sense, honestly. But Westfall wouldn't be a bad choice either because it's very accessible. The other one I was going to say was... Oh yeah, Redridge. Kind of like goes hand in hand with Westfall a little bit. And I don't think that's bad either, but... It's less accessible, I think. Although Burning Steps... I don't know. I don't even know how they get to... the Badlands in the first place, because somehow the Horde has an outpost in the Badlands. I get why, don't get me wrong, but how do they get there? How do they reinforce it? The only ways to the air outside of flying are through Redridge, Alliance controlled, but you have to go through Elwyn or Darkshore to get there, which is also Alliance controlled, or from the north you can go through Loch Modan, which is Alliance controlled, and through a very narrow pass at that. That's one of the reasons why I was saying I don't get how they're even here, but I guess if they're scouts from Badlands, but I still don't get how they're even in the Badlands. I don't really care. It's original WoW lore. They can do whatever the hell they want. Well, I mean, they can do whatever they want with the newer lore too, of course, but what I more mean is whatever they decided on back then, I generally think I would agree with if I heard their reasoning, but Badlands is one of the ones that never really made too much sense to me. Just because, how do you get to it? You still have your Wyvern Riders, so they could have like flew there from Swamp of Sorrows, let's say. Which is also not in the most accessible location. Nowhere in Eastern Kingdom is very accessible. Because, except for sailing right to the Swamp of Sorrows, you have to go from Stranglethorn through Duskwood there to get to Swamp of Sorrows. So that's another location that was like... In lore, I do get it, don't get me wrong, because a Horde have a big interest in Swamp of Sorrows, even more than the Alliance. I feel like the Alliance would have a bigger interest than they do, seeing as that was where they got invaded from. But that was a dark portal. They don't really have any other unexpected... They do have a watch over the two areas, more or less, from Netherguard Keep, so it's not really that bad. Alright, Shamans and Bone Snappers. I do not want to attack the camp right here, so... Don't need to do the Thunder Clap, I remember that. I mean, I set up a couple areas for her laying anyways. Just don't see her in any of the ones in here. Oh, one's not exactly the two. Oh, yeah. These guys are dying quick. Yeah, whatever. Just go after you, I suppose. And I'm sorry if there was any changes from the previous recording. I don't think there were, other than me walking all the way back here. I think I walked. I don't remember. I don't remember how I even got here. Sometimes. Sorry if this recording doesn't end up being the best because I keep getting up or something, but shouldn't be too bad. Whoa, why are you hurt already? Am I really doing that much damage? I had this sword last time I was playing, right? I think I had it all the way through Redridge, or starting in Redridge at least. Oh, you. Was he already there and I just didn't see him? I think so. Or I forgot about him even. I know I saw somebody over here by the short ones, but I thought it was the one I killed a little bit ago. You're right. Again, don't need a thunderclap you. Nice. Oh, we're in a shadow gem at that. Carving Knife of Strength. You know, maybe I should hold on to that one actually, because I think I do want to do a rogue at some point. And I'm gonna go AFK for a second. Sorry about that. Again, I hope I remember to cut these out. Well, I wouldn't exactly call myself blind, but she apparently was just underneath my bed. There's a lot of space under my bed, and while originally I cleared it out, sorry, why did I say that? Even though I covered it back at the old house because it was carpeted floor, I was not risking her doing something to that, peeing or pooping on that floor. Because a cat we used to have that passed away when I was at that house. She did under there. Not died. Context. Well, I say context, but she pooped under there at one point, and I was just worried that even though we cleaned it pretty thoroughly, that it would have gotten one of the others to do it under the bed. So just was keeping an eye on that more. It was just, and it's really annoying. If she does do something underneath the bed, it's really going to be problematic for me. Still, but this is a harder floor, so I'm less worried about it, but sounds like it's not exactly great either. I was hoping that, sorry, part of the reason I went AFK and I thought it was a decent time to is I thought something was going to respawn by now. This area is emptier compared to the canyon, but it's a lot easier to survive and kill. Both separately, to be specific. Because I don't really need to. I'm not pulling that group, that's for sure. But I could probably pull this guy by himself at least. Yep. Oh. Nothing. Not a strong ability, but it might be good for like the ones that are. Cat's behaving herself. I really do feel like I'm just over worrying, but you know, especially when it's somebody else's house. Like I don't want her doing something she's not supposed to. I mean, it would have been bad enough the other house since it was a rental property anyways, but still. Kind of the same difference. Piece of... I'm glad you have a slow, a long cooldown on that ability, because it would be really annoying since you apparently don't use much mana when you do it. Healing, I mean. Oh, there was actually skull thumpers over here. Oh, wait, no, it's bone snappers I'm needing, not skull thumpers. 6 more shaman. Oh, hello. I don't need either of you, though. Oh, yes. Oh, I thought this one was bigger than he was. That was another reason why I made sure to come. to come fight now, because I saw when I first logged in, and just was doing something for a minute, I came back and somebody had buffed me, and I wanted to make sure I made use of those buffs while I could. Four more shamans, and there's not a lot of those. Oh, there's shaman, yay. Just use it, why not? Much better. This one AFK. Wasn't perfect, of course, but probably decently well enough. Shaman. I think there might have been one on the left over here. Oh, I think, yeah, no, that was a bone chewer anyways. So the only shaman's over here. Wait, is there 3 shamans? That would be very annoying, but I'm tempted to try to. I'll help him out. Help him out. Even though I could have waited for his shaman, it's always better to help somebody else out anyways. Other than being a little, where was it again? Did he already pick it up? No. Oh yeah, it's over here. It's gonna be hard enough for him by himself anyways. Alright, last one's over here, I believe. Right. Yeah, he's good. He's just feeding his pet. With two of us and how low level these are, I'm not too worried anyways. Oh, okay. Oh, there's two in there. Is that a main hand? Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. All set then? All set then? Oh yeah, there's probably a the quest for the Threshodons too. Oh wait, no. I think I'm thinking of Redridge. It's only fair to help him out anyways. That area is pretty tough, even with a pet, so. I'm actually a lot closer to Thelsamar than I ever think when I'm doing this. So I guess maybe hand anything to Thelsamar that I need to. Actually, there's nothing in Thelsamar. It's the Stormpike's Delivery up in the northwest, and then the this quest I'm doing now in the southwest. I think I'm gonna go up to Stormpike first, or well, I'm gonna stop at Thelsamar. Definitely a lot more comfortable here. And I think once I have everything settled and I'm actually working, I'll be even happier. Yeah. Nice and quiet up here, though. Now, get arm surf removing, though. I am not a very strong person or enduring person. I think like endurance. I'm not sure if saying enduring would be a good choice of words there. But yeah, I like a Dwarf Warrior. Pretty much the opposite. Oh yeah, there's a quest. Oh yeah, no, you do have me kill Threshodons. It's not the other one. It's this one. Maybe should
to meet
no.
you.
I'll do it now. Something's wrong with the Threshodons, Kazaghal. They're out from hiding and are eating all the fish of the lake. They've been harming our business for a while now, and soon there may be nothing left. They are beautiful creatures. We've shared the lake for generations, so it pains me that we must take such extreme measures, action. We must take such extreme actions against them. I've come to accept that we must cull their numbers so we can keep our livelihoods. It's only expected of me to ask an outsider to do what we cannot and are not willing to do. Oh god.
Watch your back.
I forgot there was a trinket for that. I need to come here in a couple
Like
of
the
characters.
finest wares in the land.
I do cooking with you, right? Hang on. Let me move you down. Make some use of the linen in a second too, but I'm not fishing anyway, so most of these aren't any use to me.
Safe travels.
Yeah. I also don't remember if I can actually do fishing on this character. I'm pretty sure I can anyways. I'm not really thinking I can't too much, but plus it might be good to do the Threshodons now while I still have the Rattling Cry of the Dragon Slayer. But yeah, if I play this character again, I'm probably going to be bringing him to potentially Wetlands, but probably most likely back down to Redridge Mountains. There's a lot of work walking around. But yeah. She could breathe underwater. Didn't I couldn't breathe underwater with Dual-Anthalion, right? Did I have like potion? Oh yeah, I had potions. Because Dual-Anthalion, there was a quest that has you make a couple of them, even though you only need one. Well, not really to make a couple of them. Turn in a quest that gives you a few of them. I killed one more, I think. I will say my family is loving the cat though, even if she's a bit shy. It's not really shyness. She was always good with when people came by at the other house. That even if she'd ever knew them, because like the people that were checking out the house I was moving out from, she just like looked at them as like, oh hi there. She didn't care. Like people that she's never met before and will never know again. She just like sat there and like just watched them. Not really with interest. She just looked at them like, kind of like when you're half asleep just looking at somebody. But hang on. If I'm gonna kill Threshodons, I want to make sure I have as much breathing as I can, air as I can. But I think it's just the new location more than the people. It's a combination of both. Don't get me wrong, but it's not taking her long. It hasn't taken her long to get a whole used to one of them because they keep they come up here. It came up here like 3 times today. But yeah. It does up for my next job though. It's whatever. I think I can handle the stress from the job most of the time. It was dumb things, but honestly, it was after working at the same place for years that the dumb things are what got to me. Alright. By the time we get to another one, it's not gonna be good enough, I don't think. Maybe I should have grabbed potions for this or something, but I don't think I have a way to get potions other than through the auction house, and that would just take so much time just to get it. So whatever, I'm not sure how long this is going to be, and I'm not really caring, unless it ends up being an hour. I would say if it's an hour and 45 minutes or more, maybe an hour. Oh, okay, I guess I thought. Because this is pretty much it's not going to be the last fighting quest, I don't think. So I was going to say, whatever I do for quest here, whatever I've left for quests here in Loch Modan, and then I'll probably be leaving. Because I don't think there's any more in Farstrider Lodge. I can double check. I'll probably do it on my own time. I should have done it when I was over in Iron Band. Wait, did I do the hunting quest yet? Alright, well, if there's anything in Farstrider Lodge, I'll check it out after I'm done recording. But I'm going to do this quest I'm doing now. Turn in the Stormpike, turn in that quest, and then the next quest I'm going to get from them, I'll probably head into the cave to kill the, well, the named mob. I don't know what his name is. Kill you at least. But yeah, I was saying I was gonna record more during the week last week. I was thinking, oh, I'll just do what I need to do, and then spend some time. Then spend whatever time spend some time to get everything ready, and then play games in the off time. That didn't happen clearly. Last time I played Arasanja was the last recording I did. I did play Call of Duty a little bit last week, and that was it. So I guess I can't really say it was the last recordings I did, but for the most part, that still holds true. Because, like I said, I recorded quite a few Warzone gameplays, but none of them are really interesting, and I only really started doing it because... hang on. So, what I've been primarily playing is Warzone Casual, which means I am going up against human quads, but doesn't mean much still, because outside of the quads, it's still a lot of AI. That's where most of my kills are coming from, or that's where a lot of people's kills are coming from. I don't know if they put AI on your squad, or if it's just players and there's AI wandering about. I think it's the latter, but I don't know for sure. I never looked into it much. But the reason I was playing it was because I thought it was easier to get back into the game, as well as the fact that I just was trying to get through the battle pass until I unlocked the sniper that's part of the current one. The HDR. It's from Modern Warfare 2019, so... Wanted to unlock the sniper before I actually played properly, but I was recording everything. Well, sorry. The reason why I started recording casual, even though it's Warzone Casual, is simply because, well, I had I wouldn't say a really good game so much as I had some really nice long shots with a sniper that I picked up that I really wish I was recording it. I think there was the game before that I decided not to record them because I recorded the first time and I'm like, nah, not gonna record. This is a little too easy. And then the game after was just wow. Don't get me wrong, I've gotten some good gameplay, but apparently my best games I play are the ones I don't record, because there was another game that I thought I recorded. It turned out OBS never launched, so it didn't record anything. And guess what? I had won that Warzone. Yeah, that was great. Again, it was casual, nothing amazing, but considering that you still have to kill human players at the end of the game, more or less, are in groups. I'm not even planning to really win because it's not. I don't really feel that. I don't want to say fulfilled. I don't want to make it sound like I feel fulfilled when I'm winning a game like this, but like that. But the oh crap! Someone else is cool. No, I swam all the way this way because I was gonna kill one on my way back. Oh, that's crap. I'll talk about wasting time, I guess. Oh, hang on. It's a good thing these ones are starting to respawn. But, so I'm just recording to see if there's any really good moments or if I win one and it's actually impressive. And the reason why I wasn't really disappointed that I didn't record the game that that I won because I won, but because of how it was. Just what happens throughout it. Like, whatever I do against AI is whatever. It could be cool sometimes. Like, one of the times I killed 2 AIs after, like, doing 180, but it's an AI. If you can't really do that, if you're new to the game, which is what it's meant for, that's one thing. It's still not bad, but it's AI. It's really hard to die to an AI. I almost did, but that's because it was either multiple AI or a couple of the players I was fighting. And I was hurt from them, and the AI came up behind me and almost downed me. But I say the word almost. They didn't even down me. I still killed them because it's AI. But the reason why I was saying about wishing I recorded that session was because the end game, I was not thinking I was gonna win because it was pretty close to the end. I was in the last gulag on there, and I got out. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna land in and see how long I can survive, and I landed in. I was being careful. I was like, you know what? I got nothing. There's no loot. Nothing. So I just ran out, expecting to get shot. Looted more than I was expecting. Then I started killing players and AI, the few that were left at that point. Got really good stuff. Got my loadout somehow. That was in the middle of nowhere. Not nowhere. It's the last circle, but it's in the middle of an open area. I should have gotten killed. Like, very, very quickly. But not only that, I then killed 3 players, and they were definitely players with how they were playing.
What can I do for you?
I was saying they were smaller in size. That explained their hunger. However, what would make them leave their nest so early, and why all of them? Here's the payment as promised. I will investigate further.
Off with you. See you soon.
How are you?
I will say this. I shall pick up... Oh, never mind. You don't actually sell me the... Okay, well, that sucks. I would love to use you, but I cannot. Because I want to buy the... Nah, so I'm just going to make the money off of it. I don't care.
Keep your feet
Let's
on
see what
the
I can get
ground.
from you. Also, I think last time I played, I didn't have the auto loot on. That is on again, thankfully. So what I was saying was that the amount of people out players, like actual players, I was killing, as well as how I was killing them, was astounding me. Which is why I wish I'd recorded. But even in Warzone Casual, you can have really good moments as long as you know that it's as long as you know if it's a player or an AI, which you're always gonna know. Pretty much all the AI play the same exact way. The only time that's thrown me off is I had a couple. I'm pretty sure they were AI sliding, and it was like a really weird slide, but it didn't make any sense. A new player, it could have been a new player, but there was a few times where I'm pretty sure I knew it was an AI I was fighting, and then they would slide. So that's why I know they can slide. It's just not often. But what was it? But you know when you're going against an AI, they literally just like almost always throw a grenade first or any lethal if they have one before they shoot at you in bursts. Players never use a burst because pretty much every player has like a really good assault rifle or sniper. Not so much a sniper, but a really good assault rifle or an SMG that just beams you. Getting beamed means it's probably a player. Well, it means it is a player. But I'm not going to keep playing casual anyways. Oh, especially because I feel like going up against the AI has really made me worse now. Because I did play solo a couple times before I took everything apart and moved, but it didn't go well, as you could imagine. It was fun though. Like I said, I had a couple of good games, and even though I don't really count them as much, I did win a casual game, and I got top 10 quite a few times in casual. But it's hard to beat a quad of real players that actually know what they're doing. Oh, was there anything else I needed to do here, actually? Oh, I think I was going to do the bronze. Do I still have space for bronze? Yes, no. I'll still say yes. Yeah, say yes. Alright. This, but I'm going to get back to playing solos, and once I do, I'm going to record it more properly. I'm only recording the casual games for any good moments more than anything else, whereas the actual plays, when I actually play Warzone, as long as I do a decent game or have decent moments in it, I'd probably upload it at some point. Like, I have one that I got 3rd place. It was actually my 2nd game back to playing it. Pretty well, but that one might go up at some point. So I still need to start putting up other games again. Now that I'm settling in, I'll probably get back to playing my other games again. Like World of Warcraft, I might only do 1 character a week, one episode, or might stick with 2 episodes depending on how much I play, of course. And the more I play of a game, the more I'm gonna upload of that game. But because I want to get a mix of games, and I'm still gonna keep playing WoW, and I'm gonna get back to playing Sniper Elite and Call of Duty, especially Sniper Elite. Though I will say that I would be surprised if I didn't end up playing, because of how much I've been in a sniper mood recently. Not playing Sniper Elite would seem like, oh, that would seem dumb, honestly. Also, I never put any of the. I didn't put any use any of the coarse sharpening stones. I just realized. Whoops, 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 whoops.
Great to meet you.
All right.
Safe travels.
I have fun in those games for the most part. Also, I already checked that guy. That has the quests I'm probably not going to do, just like in Duel and Thalion, are going to be the ones up there. Actually, I was saying I'm not the next recording I might go back to Redridge or go up to Wetlands, but one thing I was forgetting about is not only whether I did Farstrider Lodge or not, I still have a couple quests that will be appear by the dam. And if I have those quests, then I'm probably going to be doing those quests in the next episode. So if I check out Farstrider and see that there's quests, I'll probably start there and then go to the dam afterwards. Because it should be the easier of the quests anyways before going up. How long has this recording been? Oh, don't tell me I haven't been recording. Okay, no, I have been. Just didn't look like I was. 52 minutes. Okay, yeah. I'm about on track for that. It's 52 minutes is good. By the time I actually finish the last couple quests I'm planning on doing, not even including the one I'm turning in now. Ooh, is that the tin again? Yes, it is. Up on the ridge. This is going to be like the 4th time I'm going to be able to mine it from here. Don't know why no one's going for it, but whatever. Maybe it's just hard and out of the way, and people are just like, nah, not worth the time. Let's just literally just wrap around there. But so expect to see Sniper Elite in the near future. I was actually really, really. Sorry, that was my weakest attack I can give you. Oh, okay, you actually were... Alright, you weren't a complete waste of time. Thank you for letting me kill you. Not that Malachite's gonna be really any use to me. I think I've been making a good amount of use out of the gems on this character. But, hang on, did I make that yet? Ruined copper breastplate. I can make the cuirass. Did I decide against it because of the strength and stamina versus just stamina and defense? I think so. Cause alright, I said it was easy to get up there. Are you gonna make me a liar now? I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, it's just at the edge. But not a lot out of it. Whatever. But yeah, so I'd be surprised if I didn't do Sniper Elite anytime soon, because I've been loving sniping on Warzone, which is why I've actually gone back to playing it. But I just like sniping in the big map games, anyways. Like I loved, and I don't think I'm gonna buy any more Call of Duty games. Don't get me wrong. Like I think Black Ops 6 is the last one I'm buying. But I'll probably keep playing Warzone for as long as it's free and decent enough to play. I got bored with Warzone a while ago, and the only reason I decided to even try it out was because of Verdansk. But they actually brought back a lot more than just the map, so I'm enjoying it. But although my sniping wasn't going well on that, didn't go well in the test game earlier, so not sure if that would be anytime soon. But Sniper Elite though will be a lot of fun to get back to. Yeah, I'm heading back to Thelsomire. I wasn't even thinking about the possibility of mining something on the way to and from the location. Originally, I was gonna go like this, and I just did this for some reason. Would have been a lot better if I did this. Then maybe going down here or something. No. Wait, what? Mountaineer Kazaghal? What quest do you have?
No, great to meet you.
Oh, you're sending me to the Wetlands, which is probably where I'm gonna go. Because although there's some quests in Redridge I want to do, not like Ethereal Zone. I didn't even know I. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Well, okay. Well, maybe I will cut out that journey then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut that journey out. So I should have. No. Alright, so future me, if I'm listening to this, cut out 3 different parts of the video. Including this part. I'll just stop talking for now because I do think I'm gonna cut it out. Actually, I've been talking, honestly. Sorry, so ignore what I just was saying. Because I was talking quite a bit, so yeah. Sniper Elite will be coming back soon because I've been missing playing the game. I've been in a shooter mood, so definitely wanted to play that game again. You might see Call of Duty or Valorant games pop up, but there's no Valorant games that I've shown anytime recently or at all. So I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. Because I saved a lot of gameplay moments from Valorant, but I have so many to go through, and they're from older games anyways. I think I'm just going to watch them, and if anything is really, really good, I'll keep it. Otherwise, I'm just going to delete most of them. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that, because I do want to show off that gameplay, but not worth showing all of it. Sorry, I decided to get up to look for the cat for a second, but I don't see where she's at, so I'm gonna have to go look for her after. Sure, she's not doing something she's not supposed to. Like I said earlier, I think I just overly worry.
Well met.
I knew the second I laid eyes on you, Kazaghal, that you would make Ironforge proud. You have served King Magni well. Now that you've proven yourself to be such a loyal aid to the kingdom, perhaps you should talk with the captain to see if he'll entrust you with a higher detail. I salute you, Kazaghal.
Be good.
I am now honored with Ironforge. Huzzah.
How are you? What's on your mind?
Kazaghal, our scouts have identified the leader of this recent Trog incursion. It appears that these beasts in Loch Modan are following the lead of a chieftain named Gramog. Gramog is heavily guarded. Aww. Do you hear me looking for you, baby girl? Sorry. Two of his most elite guards, Nasher and Brawler, never leave his side. If you feel yourself worthy, Kazaghal, I want you to lead the assassination mission on Gramog and his two thugs. With the Trog leadership dead, we just might stand a chance at pushing these beasts back into the ground. Now, I said I was going to do this one, but yeah, it's yellow, so it's not too bad. It's yellow in a cave, though, so that's a bit of a different story. Also, where's the spender?
Talk to me. Be good.
I made about 63 silver since I started, because I was just under 7 gold, so the few gray trash items I got from killing those bears before I recorded brought me over 7 gold. Quite a bit of money on this character since I'm selling the quest rewards. At least I'm selling it right away anyways, I should say, because obviously obviously you're always going to sell your quest rewards pretty much, unless you're an enchanter and you're going to disenchant them instead. But usually you're going to make use of them first. Yeah. Then looking around to see where she's at now, but I was more checking to see if she because I made another spot for her to lay down, because there's probably 3 spots I made for her in the bedroom that she can lay down on, and the 4th is the one I bought for her a while ago, so just want to see if she'll go on any of them. For some reason she likes the ones I make for her more than the one I bought for her, which is fine though. I only really bought that one to help her. Sorry, I had a sneeze. So only really help her in the basement when it was like colder than in the winter. Nice, a lot of players around, but they're out here, so who knows if they're actually gonna be. So I think it's the cave that's over here I need to go into. Yeah, after I'm done recording, I'm gonna go look for her. Stout Lager. So that alright, so I can just hearth back if I need to. Cause I'm definitely gonna, after I'm done killing them, I'm probably gonna, should I? Because Skull Thumper. These guys are weak. But I also don't have my really good buff anymore, so I'm not so good. You always know when I'm looking for you, don't you, baby girl? Oh, crap. Look at this little girl. She's so cute and sweet. She is pretty well behaved. I just worry for nothing most of the time, I feel like. Well, no, I don't feel like I waste my time for nothing, but she doesn't really do anything. It's worrisome. Oh, sorry, guy. I wasn't even paying attention. The arrow was probably there as soon as I attacked. That was my bad. But yes, as you can see, I did drink, and I meant to drink a while ago. But late's better than never. I think this is the only buff I can put on myself right now. Except for eating, yeah. Oh yeah, they're up top. Right. The reason why it's yellow isn't because they're at my level, but it's because they're all green. Yay. At the very least, I need to kill Grumble. Actually, do I need to kill all 3? Yes, I do. Without the buff, it really is a big difference. Killed them, I killed like nothing earlier. That works for me because now I can eat up, get that back pretty easily, and then get a buff from it. That's good for 15 minutes, so a little bit longer than I need to, but also probably gonna fight my way out of here. I said I was gonna Hearth, but I don't think so anymore. It doesn't even say that there's a buff on that one, but there is for the stamina. Gets +3. A Drunk Warrior. Oh god, they're all tough. I think is there anything else I can do? Probably not. Well. Oh crap, that's not what I need to do. Yay, got them all. What? The King's Conviction? Oh, it's Jewelcrafting. Damn, I thought that was gonna be like a really cool weapon. Oh well. Still, it'll be nice at some point. King's Conviction, rough copper ring, weak flux, and peace bloom. I really do need it. I really do think I'm probably gonna start my night up. I think I was talking before. I think I was talking before I went on vacation about, not vacation, maybe it was my vacation too, but before I moved up here. Oh, I just did that, sorry. Embarrassing myself, that's what. But before I moved, I think last time I played Artisan, maybe this character, don't remember. But I talked about playing my Night Elf Priest character, which I still might, but I'm definitely going to put it off longer, and I'd rather just put it off anyways. I would rather start that kind of character in a couple months, but I wasn't going to put the character off if I wanted to play her still, but I don't right now. Not against playing her, but I'd rather, since I want to play other games right now, I'd rather do that and play, switch between Kazaghal, Artisan, and whatever other characters I want to play. Again, I think I said this earlier, but as long as I didn't cut it off anyways. I will be, since I will be playing other games again, World of Warcraft will probably go down to 1 episode a week. It might still be 2, more or less. Because what I was doing was every 3 days, or I'd put the same character up every 3 days, or 4th day or whatever, and have 3 days in between rather. But then was usually a day in between characters, I should say anyways. Like if I did Kazaghal today, I wouldn't do any character tomorrow, but the day after would be Artisan, then another character the day after, and then Kazaghal again after. So on and so forth. That's what I was doing before. Because I put some time, I was building up a good amount of videos, but once vacation came, it really whittled down to very few episodes. More than that, I just wasn't in a good shape for like a week or a few days at least after my vacation. Even when I started doing better, I did play a bit, but I wasn't playing as much, and I still had to work quite a bit. Then once I was done working, I still had to get ready for the move itself. So, and then I had other stuff I was doing with family, because moving out of state means that the family down there won't be seeing as much anymore. I guess I really wasn't thinking about that too much, but I Spent a lot of time with my family down there, though. And one of them that I spent time with down there will be visiting up here anyway, since it's also family I'm staying with, just out of state, so a little further away for a common visit. I think I got off topic there. I can't remember what I was talking about originally.
How are you?
Most excellent, Kazaghal. You have brought hope to Loch Modan, with Gromug dead. We stand a better chance of seeing the Trogs eliminated from the land. Still use shields yourself for more weapons than shields and armor usually. Alright.
You got my attention.
I think I pretty much said everything I was going to say for this. Don't really need intellect. Yeah, I'm a dumb dwarf. I don't need it. Maybe I should actually go back to... Well, I'm going to think about it. I'll probably go to Ironforge off camera to turn some of these in. Because if I still have a bit I need to do here... Yes, it's a bit of a waste of a Hearthstone, but I don't care. I'm logging off for the night, so... I was wondering if I'm going to have Arasanja recorded sometime soon, because I left her in the middle of nowhere, meaning all this time I could have been getting rested experience on the character, and now I've got pretty much none. I still have a good amount from not playing her for like a week and a half on my vacation, but she's been sitting in the middle of Desolus for like 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, so. But anyways, gonna end it where I started. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I'll see you in the next one, or in any of my other games I'm gonna end up playing. Alright. Thank you for watching.